My dear English language learners, I wanted to create this video for everyone who is learning English and who is afraid to speak it, because what would other people think? What if I talk to a native speaker and they suddenly spot all the mistakes in my language and they're like, no, you can't speak English because you make mistakes. Watch this video up to the very end, because I was in the same situation. I still have some insecurities in my English because I'm not a native speaker and I will never be a native speaker. But as a matter of fact, more non-native speakers in the world learn English than there are native speakers. And what I want you to realize is that English is not a language that belongs to people who were born in the US or Canada or the UK. This language belongs to us. The whole world. We've chosen English as a method of communication between nations, between different peoples of the world. And no one can ever judge you for your accent, your grammar. Well, of course, if you're taking TOEFL, IELTS, Cambridge test, of course, this is a place where you will be judged for your English, but this is why you came there. And they will judge you for all the commas that you missed, and they will judge you all the idioms that you used wrong. But this barely happens in real life. I want to tell you a couple of stories that would hopefully motivate you. So my husband came to the US in 2015, raised money for his language learning company. He barely spoke English. Does this mean that you can't start a language learning company if you don't speak a language? Of course not. As an entrepreneur, you need to find the right people, you need to organize the company, and you need to run it. You don't have to be the best user of your product. I was born and raised in Russia and spent 25 years living in Russia. And yet, this channel that you're watching right now is in top 10 channels in the world speaking about English. Does that mean that if you're a non-native speaker, you can't speak about English? Of course not. And your progress, your success proves that. I get so many DMs with people telling me, oh Marina, I watched your video about TOEFL and I got into Berkeley. Marina, I watched your video about English and I took this test. And this is the most exciting feedback I ever get.
When I was watching this video, my thought was like, this channel is impossible without you guys. And I thought, what if we don't just show your comments? What if we show you? So I asked you in one of my community posts to send me the videos with your progress, with you speaking English. And I'm like, you're gonna see some of these videos. I am so grateful for you guys. You are the best in the world. I was crying when I was watching your videos, and I want you to see yourself, and I want you to see people like you who are non-native speakers, who are using English and who are not afraid to shoot themselves on a camera and send it to me. I think this is something that we're gonna do regularly. The link will be down below. If you want to share your progress on this channel, go ahead, make a short video, and I will be featuring you in my next videos. Thank you guys so much. You're amazing. You're the best.
Dear Marina, hi everyone. What do you think about this place? I'm Filippo, I'm talking from Italy. Of course, my English is not perfect, but I want to send you this message because your videos have helped me to be more fluent in English. Now I can talk with people from all over the world. I just want to tell you grazie, ti aspetto in Italia, and good luck with everything.
So this is your English language learning journey. And some people think this part of the journey I'm learning English, and only here I'm gonna start using it as an instrument, because here I'm gonna be perfect, I will know 4,000 advanced words, and I will be able to take GRE, and this is where I can actually use English. People who win start doing things early in the process, and they don't wait until they're perfect. Because if you wait until you're perfect, you might as well turn 60 and you're like, oh, I don't have energy now to travel, to use my English, to try and apply for a new job. The thing is, we've done a lot of meetings with my husband when he had really basic English, and what I noticed is that people didn't really care. As long as he could communicate his thoughts, he could have made, I don't know, 10 mistakes in one simple sentence, but if they understood him, they never cared. He actually started his YouTube channel when his English was, I would say like intermediate. And he was talking about racing. He made so many mistakes. He had to take so many takes just because he was like, oh, I said this in the wrong way, I said that in the wrong way. But he was like, no, I still have to post it. And people watch his videos because he's an expert. So You see, like this whole perspective changes. People want to listen to you not because of your perfect or imperfect English, not because of the idiom you just used or because of your accent. They want to listen to you because it's you. You have your unique background. You come from a unique country. You have unique knowledge. And English is this instrument to communicate this knowledge. Of course, it's better if you don't have any accent. Of course, it's better that you don't make any mistakes. But no one is perfect. Oh my God, native speakers make so many mistakes. I have a marketing team for one of my projects and they are 100% native speakers. But guess what? When I read their copy, when I check their emails, I still find mistakes. And of course, if they read my copy, if you read my post, of course I make mistakes. And again, it's okay as long as you communicate your thought.
Hi Marina, I'm Alena from Turkey. I discovered your YouTube channel about 2 or 3 years ago. First of all, I want to say that you are an amazing teacher. You are one of the best English teachers I've ever met in my life. You made me realize that speaking in English is not a stressful thing at all. Before I met you, I was so afraid to speak in English because of my accent. I was so shy, but now I'm not anymore. I can speak English with a big confidence, and the reason is you. So that's what I want to say. Thank you for making me feel confident while I speak in English. I love you. I love your videos. Bye-bye.
One thing that I want you to understand as an immigrant, as a person who wasn't born speaking English, we will never be the same as other native speakers. We would always have some things that we don't understand. Might be words, might be some cultural aspects. Sometimes people start talking about the cartoon they watched when they were 2. Well, I watched Russian cartoons. I have no idea about whatever they were watching here. They've collected things that I've never collected as a Russian immigrant. But again, people don't judge you for it. Yes, they might mock you, and I get mocked for my accent every day because I have this channel called Silicon Valley Girl, which is mostly for US-based audience. And so just today I read a comment like somebody mocked me for the way I say blueberry because initially I learned British version of English. So blueberry is the way you pronounce blueberry in British accent. So in America you say blueberry. But it's just the thing that is stuck with me, so I say blueberry. And people mock me for that. You know what? I'm fine with that. You just get used to it.
Hi, so I've been watching your videos since the beginning of your YouTube channel. I'd say around 2016, and I've been a huge fan of your content. Your content really provides me with great values. Your videos, that's your shorts, they provide great insights into the English language and help English sound better. With your videos, I have learned so much, and I was awarded as the Best Speaker Award, that is Mr. Eloquent, by my high school, all thanks to your video. With love from India.
If somebody mocks you for your accent, or if somebody keeps mocking you for the mistakes that you make in English, I'm pretty sure that will be like one specific person, not like every native speaker that you meet, because again, 99% cases, nothing like that happens. I was never mocked for my accent or like mistakes that I make in person. People don't really do it. If somebody constantly mocks you for your accent or your mistakes, it actually says a lot about a person who's mocking you. I've been reading this book about psychology, and they're talking about this type of manipulation called hedonistic manipulation. Basically, some people are troubled from their childhood, or it's just the way that they get this weird pleasure by constantly mocking others, and they love spreading gossip to make other people fight with each other, and they like when, you know, they spread gossip about their coworker and that coworker quits the company. These people are psychologically unhealthy. And this is all you need to know if there is someone who keeps mocking you, like, ha ha ha, your accent. This is something you need to know about people who either mock your accent or who keep telling you that you're not gonna make it, or who keep telling you that you're an immigrant and you're not gonna succeed in this life, or who keep telling you that you will never be able to use your English because, you know, your English is still intermediate and you will never get to advanced. Please don't pay attention and don't let those people control your feelings, because it's only you who can control your feelings. And please don't let those people control your life, because we only have one life. And we need to live it the way we want to and not the way other people want us to live it. Because guess what? If you follow other people's advice or their hate comments about you, you may end up in a place that you don't really like, but you won't be able to go to those people and tell them like, hey, why did you tell me that? Because it's your responsibility to act the way you want to.
Hi Marina, I'm watching your videos from past 5 years. These 5 years didn't felt anything with you. Like, you're amazing and the way you teach is awesome. I was searching for a channel that could improve my vocabulary, and your channel was always with me. So thank you for that. And all the people out there, I highly recommend Marina's channel to learn English. So thank you, and lots of love from India.
There's so many things that happened in my life thanks to English, from starting this channel, starting another channel, moving to the US, raising money for my company, investing in other companies, interacting with entrepreneurs from all over the world. And I want you to understand that you have this amazing asset, your English, which will open doors for you. Like if you're a photographer in Indonesia, well, you can take courses by American photographers and stand out on your market. You're a programmer in India? Well, you can work for American companies and make 10 times more than you're making right now because you're working for an American company. You're a content creator and you blog in Japanese? Why not start a blog in English to reach wider audience?
Hi Marina, I'm Tejasvi from India. Because of your channel, I have lost fear of speaking in English. I have become super confident in English. Personally and professionally, your channel has helped me a lot. Professionally, I'm going to start a YouTube channel in English. And personally, I became super confident, Marina. Like nothing can stop me if it's English. So thank you so much, Marina.
There are so many examples of entrepreneurs, movie stars, singers, who were born and raised in a non-English speaking country, but who made it in the US and in the world by using English. You know a lot of examples, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Shakira, Penelope Cruz. Like there are so many people. There are amazing founders from Brazil who started one of the largest financial organizations here in Silicon Valley called Brex. They came to Stanford from Brazil, dropped out and started a company. The CEO of Microsoft has an accent, and I meet talented people every day who are not from here, who were not born speaking English, who are crushing it here in the US. So I decided that we need to start a movement together. As you know, I love advising companies who are changing the world, and one of the companies that I'm advising is called DressX, and they create digital clothing. So digital clothing works like a filter. You just switch on the app DressX, and the link will be down below, and you can wear a sweatshirt that we designed together with designers from DressX. I am an immigrant, and I'm proud. Please don't be shy because of your accent. Please don't be afraid to speak English because you make mistakes, and never be shy because of your background. Be proud of it, understand that you will always be different, and it's fine. There are so many people like you and like me who are different, who grew up in another country, and who are trying to make it in an English-speaking country. Check out the link down below, take a photo in the sweatshirt, and tag me on Instagram, Lingua Marina. Let's wear this sweatshirt together digitally, and let's be proud together.
Hi Marina. French people like me have a very bad English accent in general, but since I've seen your videos on the Speak Fast like a native or something like this, I just improved very much my English, and thanks to you, I could join last week a Chinese company, and without you it wouldn't have been possible. And thanks to you, I also have very good feedback on my accent and the flow of my sentences. So many thanks, Marina, and continue like that.
So I started this channel with a thought that I want to create a community of people who believe that English is an instrument and you can use it right away to reach your goals. It's a community where we don't judge you for your accents or the mistakes that you make. Of course, I like to make videos about don't say this or don't say that. This is called edutainment, which is kind of fun because this way you learn how to use synonyms. This way you learn new words. Of course, if you're taking an exam, you will need to try and be 100% grammatically correct. But you know what? Taking TOEFL was one of the most intense experiences in my life, just because for 4 hours you focus on being perfect in English. If you are in this state, trying to build a business, trying to, create content, it will be impossible. You will burn out in 2 days. It's crazy. And this is why TOEFL is only taken like a couple times in your life, and yes, you focus for 4 hours, but this is not an experience that you have to go through when you're just using your English. So just relax, let it go, You know what? Sometimes when I dream at night, my Italian becomes so fluent. I can talk about my life in Italian. In real life, I'm like, oh, what's the word? What's that word? It's just because in relaxed mode, our brains functions better. So all you need to do when you speak English is to relax. 99.9% people won't judge you for your accent, for your mistakes. And again, if someone's constantly judging you for your English or for whatever you do in your life, I think it's that person's problems because they're kind of projecting their fears and their insecurities on you. And this doesn't have to do anything with you. So I welcome you to this Lingua Marina community where we reach our goals by using English. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please hit the red button down below. If you're not yet subscribed to my Instagram, subscribe to my Instagram, Lingua Marina. Wear my sweatshirt. It's completely free. Tag me on Instagram and let's stay together because together we're strong.
Hi ma'am, this is your student Ashika from India.
Hi Marina, this is Vincent from Paris.
Hello Marina, I am Anmol from Nepal.
Hey Marina, this is Jess from Pakistan.
And I really improved my English because of you.
I was beginner in English at that time, but now I can say to myself I'm on intermediate level.
From your videos, my English improved a lot.
Also, a recent video about someone who can understand English but is not able to speak it helped me a lot. I even started my YouTube channel.
Hello everyone, I'm Dheeraj and I've been watching Marina's videos since the last 3 years.
Hey Marina. Hi Marina. Hi Marina.
Hi Marina, I'm so happy to meet you.